The oldest human-made traveler is still drifting through the darkness beyond our solar system. Far past the planets, beyond the fading reach of sunlight, Voyager 2 continues its endless journey through interstellar space. Built in the 1970s, it was never expected to survive this long. Yet decade after decade, it kept sending faint whispers back to Earth from the edge of the unknown. Then something changed. During a recent transmission cycle, engineers monitoring deep space signals noticed an unusual pulse hidden inside Voyager 2's data stream. At first, it looked like ordinary interference, the kind of distortion that naturally appears across billions of kilometers of empty space. But this signal was different. It repeated with perfect timing, every 11.2 seconds, too precise to ignore. Scientists ran the anomaly through advanced filtering systems expecting to uncover a technical malfunction. Instead, they discovered a pattern embedded deep within the signal itself. Structured, rhythmic, mathematical. The pulse was growing stronger. Voyager 2's instruments are designed to detect tiny fluctuations in magnetic fields, plasma waves, and cosmic radiation. But according to the analysis, the source of the pulse did not originate from inside the spacecraft. It appeared to be coming from somewhere nearby in deep space. More unsettling was the discovery that the signal carried an unusual hydrogen resonance signature, distorted in a way researchers had never observed before. Some experts suggested it could be a rare cosmic phenomenon. Others quietly wondered if it was artificial. As analysts studied the data further, they found evidence that the source was moving. It wasn't stationary. It seemed to be traveling alongside Voyager 2's trajectory through interstellar space. The object accelerated in short bursts and shifted direction in ways that didn't match normal orbital behavior. Simulation models failed repeatedly. Whatever was out there did not behave like a comet, asteroid, or known spacecraft. Even stranger, the mysterious source appeared to react to Voyager's own transmissions, reflecting modified versions of the probe's signals back into space like an echo. Theories spread rapidly behind closed doors. Some believed it could be an undiscovered interstellar object. Others imagined a forgotten relic drifting between stars. A few wondered whether humanity had finally encountered evidence of something intelligent beyond Earth. The mystery deepened when researchers decoded hidden binary structures buried inside the signal. Using visualization software, the patterns formed geometric spirals and symmetrical shapes resembling ancient symbols found throughout human history. The structures looked deliberate, almost like information translated into electromagnetic form. Some scientists proposed a chilling possibility. The signal might not be random communication at all. It could be a test designed to see whether humanity was advanced enough to recognize it. Then another strange event occurred. A researcher using an experimental AI system to analyze the transmission noticed that the neural network began predicting future portions of the signal before they arrived. The sequence behaved like a recursive puzzle, as if the transmission anticipated interaction. Around the same time, Voyager 1 detected a similar magnetic disturbance billions of kilometers away. Two distant spacecraft. Two anomalies. One growing mystery. Then Voyager 2 suddenly went silent. Ground stations across multiple continents lost contact at the exact same moment. Engineers initially suspected hardware failure, but the synchronization of the outage made that explanation difficult to accept. Minutes later, Earth detected a narrowband radio burst emerging from the same region of space near Voyager 2. The signal was powerful. And it was moving closer. Leaked reports from internal observatories suggested analysts were tracking an unknown object that appeared to adjust its trajectory whenever Earth transmitted commands toward Voyager 2. The implication was disturbing. Whatever the object was, it seemed capable of studying human communication methods in real. Researchers assigned it a code name, Echolantern. Soon after, instruments monitoring the outer boundary of the solar system recorded an unexplained collapse in solar wind pressure along a narrow corridor extending toward Voyager 2's position. For several hours, the region appeared almost empty, as though the normal flow of particles through space had been interrupted by something enormous and unseen. Then Voyager 2 transmitted again. But this time the data made no sense. The spacecraft appeared to send back a rearranged version of the original Golden Record, the famous message humanity launched into space in 1977. Voices were reversed. Music altered. Star maps distorted. Some coordinates no longer pointed toward Earth at all. Engineers investigating the anomaly uncovered something even more alarming. Sections of Voyager 2's onboard software appeared to have changed. Not damaged. Changed. Command routines untouched for decades were suddenly behaving differently, executing instructions no one recognized. The modified code seemed focused on one function above all others: long-range transmission into deep space. Voyager wasn't just receiving signals anymore. It appeared to be responding. As rumors spread through scientific communities, observatories worldwide quietly redirected their instruments toward deep interstellar sectors aligned with Voyager's path. At the same time, classified discussions reportedly referenced emergency procedures designed for scenarios involving non-human communication. Then came the phenomenon later nicknamed the temporal echo. For exactly 41 minutes, satellite systems and monitoring stations experienced repeating telemetry loops, as though fragments of time itself had become trapped in repetition. Data from Voyager 2, solar observatories, and unrelated probes replayed in identical cycles before abruptly returning to normal. Some physicists proposed an unsettling theory. Whatever was interacting with Voyager might possess the ability to distort localized space-time conditions. Days later, remote monitoring stations detected another signal entering Earth's atmosphere directly from deep space. Unlike previous transmissions, this one embedded itself into global communication infrastructure, appearing within weather systems, oceanic sensors, and satellite networks. The signal did not disappear. It stayed. At the same time, astronomers reviewing old infrared archives uncovered evidence of a cold, unidentified object that seemed to have been following Voyager 2's general trajectory for decades. The object moved in a logarithmic spiral pattern, one commonly associated with natural mathematics like galaxies and seashells. Then the James Webb Space Telescope reportedly observed multiple reflective masses clustered together in deep space between Voyager 2 and the direction of the incoming signals. The objects moved in coordinated formations unlike anything previously documented. Spectroscopic readings hinted at exotic materials with impossible stability. Suddenly the mystery no longer felt distant. It felt intentional. Soon cybersecurity agencies discovered strange low-frequency packets spreading quietly across global data systems. The harmonic profile matched Voyager 2's anomalous signal. It wasn't behaving like malware or conventional code. Instead, it resembled a persistent background pattern slowly integrating itself into machine communication networks. Then the universe itself appeared to go silent. For 18 minutes, radio observatories across several continents recorded a complete disappearance of cosmic background noise. When the static returned, researchers noticed subtle phase distortions matching Voyager's final transmissions. That was the moment some scientists began asking a terrifying question. What if humanity didn't accidentally stumble upon something in deep space? What if something out there had always been waiting for us to arrive? Voyager 2 was launched as a symbol of exploration, carrying humanity's voices into the cosmos with the hope that one day someone might hear them. But maybe the signal was never a greeting. Maybe it was a trigger. Because the deeper researchers looked into the anomalies surrounding Voyager 2, the harder it became to dismiss the possibility that something ancient had finally answered back. And if that answer is real, humanity may no longer control the conversation.